What's up, guys? Sorry, the music's coming in a second. Forgive me. My headphones aren't charged. My wife cleaned yesterday, and she put up my headphones and unplugged them. So, yeah. So bear with me, guys. I'm moving. Bro, how is it that I pay for 32 gigabytes of RAM on Thinkorswim and it can't load a page, bro? What's up, guys? Good morning, Joel, Mark, DS. Thinkorswim, man, are you serious right now, bro? Like, this is what you're doing, Thinkorswim? Like, first of all, my computer just forced a restart, number one. Come on, man. Thinkorswim sucks, bro. Man, you can tell they just bought it and they didn't feel like hiring the programmers that could actually like fix it up, and so they just kind of left it at the state it's been in for the last few years without updating it. Like, that's the real issue. Yeah, we're gonna have to end that and restart Thinkorswim, man. Why the number of viewers have been falling off so hard? I mean, yesterday we had like 400 people here, so like they're not necessarily falling off. I think most people just leave when I'm done trading penny stocks, and so like some stick around, but I think most people watch the stream to see me trade penny stocks, and like that's okay. Once I'm done trading penny stocks, I think some of them leave. But with regard to like the channel's views have been solid. What's up, Annette? What's up, Michael? What's up, Emmanuel? Yeah, I'm hoping today's good. I haven't even been able to look at the market, though, because it's starting up so slow. There we go. Well, there we go. Alright, now I can actually look at stocks, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go get the music, guys, so I'll be right back. Let me take a look at what's moving real quick, and then we'll get it. We got NAOV, solid, ripping up over $1 for NAOV, gapping up from 59 cents basically all the way to 118 where it's sitting now. Strong move. We got DTEA, which looks like a larger float, but it's still small. We got DTEA sitting at 117, gapping up from 86 cents. And so this one's not bad either. We'll watch this one too. We're going to try to add all of these to our watch list that we like this morning. We got AIM, which looks good. AIM gapping up from 204 to 251. Still a larger float, but it's still worthwhile. 40 million in the float. Still worth it to watch. GameStop ripping up. We're going to watch GameStop for sure at the open. GameStop is gapping up here from 875 to 1050s. SAVA is a huge watch today. It's ripping up. Today's actually a strong day, finally. We get some strong moves today. We got FTFT, which is also gapping up here. And we'll look up the catalyst for most of these, but FTFT is all right. FPRX, VRM, NURO, and that's about it. I mean, we got enough right here to watch for sure. What's up, RA? I think my favorite one on the watch list is NAOV and SAVA. So we're going to watch both of these today. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab my headphones really quick, and then I'll be right back. There we go. There we go. The music is back, team. All right. What's up, Jesse? What's up, man? All right. So, yeah, let's start taking a look at some catalysts. The first one we got on our list today is SAVA. We're going to look at this one first. This one has been a more recent runner today. And this one looks okay. We got $11. If we're looking at some specific levels here, you know, we got 1075 right here. That looks good. We got 1075. We got, obviously, we got this $12 level up here, which is kind of around the pre-market high. Maybe 1150, which is about right here. That looks like an interesting level. So these three levels are probably the most interesting here, and it's worth a watch for those as well. And let's go ahead and take a look at the actual catalyst for this move, though. All right, so this is SAVA. Alright, so the director Sanford bought 36,281 shares at an average price of $8.92 per share. And so Sanford bought about 36,000 shares of SAVA, and that one is pumping this one up. Yeah, so their sciences director bought those prices, or bought those shares at $8.92 a share. So we'll see what happens with SAVA insider buying shares here. We got DTEA, which is also moving some here. Some interesting levels for this one. Obviously $1, but I don't know if we're ever going to get there, but we can document that either. Regardless, we got this level right here. We have 150, which is going to be a big level, pre-market high. And then we got this level right there at 130. Those are really what I'm watching here. We could also maybe look at like 135 right here, but not as interesting. We'll see what happens with this one. This one's float is 14 million in that one. We also have AIM. Now this one is setting up for the crossover strategy. And like I said, though, I've been a little bit more interested in trading 1 minute pullbacks. We're still trading the crossover, certainly. But we're looking at this level here at 245. Obviously, we could look at 252 as well. I mean, and then we got 275. We got this pre-market high here, and then this level here is probably the most interesting ones. We'll see what happens, but if we start to break under there, the next step is 235 down here for AIM, and we can watch it. The news for this one specifically is that they got positive pancreatic cancer survival results. So positive results, positive cancer survival results for pancreatic cancer. And so yeah, they put out a release that said that their early access program showed positive survival benefits in pancreatic cancer patients using Ampligen. So that's good news for AIM. We'll see what happens here. It's starting to break down though under the 240s, but it's still worth a watch. We also got NAOV here, and obviously this one's a big move this morning. One of the biggest volume stocks, very small float at 7.75 million. And so we can watch 125, the pre-market high here, and then we got $1. And I think that's the two most interesting levels here, $1 and that 130, basically pre-market high. We could also maybe look at 105, but these, two levels are really the most interesting. We could look up the catalyst for this as well here. This is Nano Vibronics, and they got FDA approval to distribute their EuroShield in the U.S. So yeah, the FDA approval for authorization for entry into the U.S. markets for this company, and that's pretty good news. They are gapping up a solid amount because of it, and so we'll keep an eye on this too. GameStop. GameStop is another one that looks super interesting here. GameStop gapping up from 875 all the way to 1040s. Definitely watching this one. GameStop shares are trading higher after RC Ventures disclosed a 10% stake in the company, basically. So RC Ventures disclosed a 10% stake. Something else came out that said a top GameStop investor wants the retailer to compete with Amazon. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think the more likely scenario is that Amazon kills GameStop. No offense to GameStop, but it's an obsolete and failing business model. Retail video games are one of the fastest becoming obsolete business models in the world right now, specifically retail video games and retail electronics, but more so retail video games over anything else are very soon going to be obsolete. As somebody that plays video games on an everyday basis, video games are going digital. You download, almost everybody downloads their game digitally. And sure, all the game companies and specifically the retailers are struggling to try to find a way to make people want to pick up an actual copy, but they're failing. And most people are just buying video games online. They're just downloading them online like I do, like most of the population does, because hey, if you can avoid going to GameStop and if you can avoid going to GameStop and having them shove unnecessary monthly passes down your throat, you know what I mean? You're gonna avoid it if you can. And so we'll see what happens, but GameStop's gonna fail eventually. RMTI gapping up too from 141 to 160 here. Not the best volume. We can look at this 150 level. It was also the high of yesterday, so 150 looks interesting for RMTI. This is Rockwell Medical, and they named Russell S. as the CFO. So they named a new Chief Financial Officer and Chief Business Officer. They named them both, so we'll see what happens there too. Let me know in the chat what your favorite stock is right now. Seriously, what's your favorite stock right now? Mine is probably NAOV. It just depends on if we set up or not. But NAOV is probably the best looking one right now, in my opinion. SAVA and KCAC. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at NAOV. We're getting a drop. We're getting a setup for the crossovers. Again, though, guys, I'm looking for the moving average crossover. Like, I'm going to look for the crossover. But I'm also going to save some equity so I can trade the 1 minute pullback like I back tested it this weekend, because that has actually worked really, really well. The one trade I got into yesterday that worked out was that. And so that's really what I'm going to be focusing on this morning too, is the 1 minute pullback kind of 3-bar play strategy to see just how well in the market it works. We also got NVCN showing up, GNCA, unit. GNCA doesn't look that bad. Gapping up from 230s all the way to 230s, so it must be a larger float stock. Let's see, GNCA, 14 million in the float, just lower range because of less volume, I think. Looking into the actual market here, the market's about break even. It's one of the most break even days I've seen in the market lately. We got like Tesla is down, Apple is up, so that's good. Tesla's down, Apple is up, SPY is actually up a little bit too. So we can look at the market news too if you guys want. Oh my gosh, dude, we got hit with a bot raid. This is probably the biggest bot raid I've ever seen. Wow. Alright, well, let me ban these guys real quick. Alright guys, so yeah, let me know what your favorite stock is right now. Hopefully we get some better results. The last week has been tough, but obviously the last few weeks before that have been very, very green. And I think the last few days have just been lower volume, so there hasn't been as much to trade, right? So since there hasn't been that much to trade, I've been forcing lower quality positions, and I think that is the obvious mistakes that I've been making here. But we'll be alright, and you know, the volume looks solid today. It's probably the best looking day I've seen in at least a week. Alright guys, sorry, I'm almost done banning all these bots that we had rush into our Discord. There we go. I'm sure some of them were innocent, but it'll be alright. GameStop is up because somebody disclosed, some company disclosed a 10% stake in GameStop. And so it's up. Somebody else within their company also said that they would like them to compete with Amazon. Never gonna happen. Is this an all-time high? No. Yeah, this ain't an all-time high. GameStop used to be rolling back in 2014. What? 13? GameStop was rolling, man. GameStop was at $60, $57, $58. So GameStop was doing things until it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, GameStop was doing things until everybody started to realize where video games were heading, which is just digital downloads. Nobody's going to use a video game retailer anymore. Why would anybody go there, especially during COVID time? Why anybody would go to GameStop is beyond me. You could download your games on your Xbox, and you always got those people that are like, hey, I just like to have the physical copy. Like, dude, stop collecting stuff and just be practical, you know? You know what I mean? But yeah, GameStop, it's up. It's not gonna hold though. I don't know. Maybe it holds today. I have no idea. But what I'm saying though is that long term, this is one of the ones that I'm probably the most confident in. Like, this thing's about to fail. just based off of obsolete technology. And of course, they could change their business model, but it's too little too late, I think. You know. Best way to invest $100. This is my first time. Don't invest $100, bro. The best way you can invest $100, I guess, is to like buy a paper account. You know, buy a paper account. Buy a paper account and practice, because you're not gonna roll $100 into anything. And anybody that genuinely claims to, like people don't realize, man. Like, there's so much nonsense out in the trading world. Like, listen, if I wanted to, I could just add money to Robinhood, right? And Robinhood, your graph goes up as you add money to it, right? So if I wanted to make my graph on Robinhood look pretty, all I would do is I would add a little bit of money to it every day, and I would look super consistent, right? I would start off with $100, and then I would add a little bit of money into my account every single day to where my account goes like that, you know? And then I would be like, oh, I just turned $100 into however much I want to, and then sell you a course, right? That's how scammers do it. And that's how most people do it in the world. But the point is that especially as a new trader, you're not going to run $100 into anything. You're just going to lose it. And I think it would be better spent with like a paper account, just learning. I think that's the smarter way to spend it. But hey, just my subjective opinion. Yeah, they gotta do something, bro. What's up, Bradley? Hey, Bradley, bro, just based off of your username, I can't unlock that post, bro. You gotta change your username on Discord, bro, because that's like me getting banned, you know what I mean? So, like, you gotta change your username there, because I'm gonna get banned if I allow you to post that, bro, you know? Hope you understand. What's up, Sam? What's up, bro? GameStop is getting into PC hardware. That's cool. BLNK. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to look at, though, team. You know, BLNK starting to rip up here. Look at the little 1 minute pullback just here. That looks strong. Look at the 1 minute pullback. And you know, I'm seeing these very often. Look at that. Right before the high break. Look at the 1 minute pullback right here. Yeah, I talked about this in my weekend video, guys. I talked about this in my weekend video, but look at that 1 minute pullback there. Anything else we got today? Yeah, look at BLNK. I gotta add this one to my list, though. BLNK looks solid. It's the last word of the name. You know, Irish, car. You know, that'll get me in trouble. And maybe I'm being over cautious, but you know, if you want me to post your Discord name, you gotta change that. You know, like I said, I love you, bro. You know, love having you here, man. You're a good supporting member. You know, it's all love, bro. But you want me to post that name, you gotta change it. But honestly, we got a lot of gappers today. Should be a really fun day, honestly. We got BLNK, we got DTEA, we got SABA, we got NAOV, we got AIM, we got GameStop, we got a lot of stuff, man. a ton of stuff today. CPMD. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call this move crazy. I mean, it's not a bad gain relative to like penny stocks, but there's still no volume here, you know. I like NAOV is solid. NAOV. This is probably my favorite one right now. I'm new to day trading and I'm trying to understand. Hey, bro, we got a lot of good free content, dude. A lot of good, solid free content, bro. Go check that out. All right, so we could look for shelf stuff here. This is something that that Mordecai taught me yesterday. So I had a little one-on-one session with Mordecai, and he taught me some cool stuff yesterday. Yeah. Wait, who's in here? Hey, who's in here? Alright, we got NAOV starting to squeeze up here. We're starting to push up here a little bit. NAOV starting to make that move. We'll see what happens. What are the odds the chat room pumps NAOV at 9? Possible. Yeah, Tesla, I mean... Tesla just got hammered. Hammered. In pre-market. Like, what did they find on Battery Day that wasn't profitable, that they didn't like? Like, what did they find on Battery Day for Tesla? All right, the company's flashy battery summit. Batteries are the hearts and lungs of the Tesla story. Yeah, so he added that the company will not reduce the battery purchases from Panasonic and LG, given that there could be big battery shortages, even with partners going to full speed. That's what caused the drop in Tesla. We'll see what happens. You know, everybody's like, let's profit off of Battery Day, and then it's like Tesla just tanks. NAOV starting to pop up though, and this one had news. What was the news for this one again? Nano Vibronics got FDA approval to distribute the EuroShield in the US. So yeah, this was FDA approval. I'm gonna look at BAMSEC, which is something that Two-Way helped me out with yesterday. See if I can practice what he showed me. So yeah, last month they had a offering prospectus. Okay, so Trade Archer is actually helping me out. The reason Tesla is lower is because Elon tweeted yesterday that what is revealed today at Battery Day is not going to impact the company until at least 2022. And so that is why Tesla dropped. That is why Tesla dropped. It's because, again, Elon tweeted yesterday after hours that what was revealed today, which was yesterday in Battery Day, is not going to help the company basically until 2022. So we still got a few years before any of this significantly improves the company and all that stuff. And so again, people selling. People are saying, nah, bro, I don't want to hold until 2022. We got NAOV bouncing right around the VWAP. It's also bouncing at $1. And look at that 105 level I talk about actually hold there. Nice. I mean, it didn't tank per se, but it's definitely down relative to the day before. You know, it dropped from. I mean, I think tank is subjective, right? Like, I think the word tank in general is subjective, right? But considering we were at 450s, 460s in the last few days, and then we're dropping down to 410s, you know, it's a decent percentage drop. And I think we got to be honest about that, regardless of what we're holding. You know what I mean? But it certainly dropped pretty big. I mean, this is a pretty big drop from 450s down to 420s. That's a pretty big drop. Some might consider that tanked, you know. But I guess it is subjective. But yeah, NAOV is probably my favorite one here. We are at 113, so we are right here. I think the next big resistance is at 130. I think we're going to run into some resistance at 130s right here. So like this level here, I think that's solid resistance. And if we get that high, we're going to run into it. Let's see, 125 might actually play there too. So yeah, so that's also the pre-market high. So interesting. Like we can try to pull the 1 minute pullback or the 3-bar play. Depending on how it sets up, but we do have to watch that as well. But we're looking at NAOV. The good thing about me testing these strategies is now we have more strategies to trade than just that 1 minute pullback. Now we got more stuff to trade. BOXL, guys, Boxlight is ripping up here in the last minute, gapping up from 140s to 170s for BOXL. Huge rip right now. BOXL is up to 180s. Big move here, guys. Big move for BOXL. It's at 180s, 170s. Let's see what happens here. Crazy, crazy moves going on for this one. If you guys want to do me a favor, guys, hit the like button right now. Everybody's doing it. The cool kids are doing it. Just try it one time. Hit the like button. You know you want to. But yeah, BOXL ripping up here, guys. Ripping up here. Absolutely going crazy. So we'll see what we get, but interesting. We got a lot of Tesla bulls that are mad about Elon saying that. Oh man, this is why I don't do long-term stuff, man. Because you got so much bias and emotion. You know, anytime somebody has an opposing view of you, they just get super weird and upset, man. And like the reality is, it's like, look, it doesn't matter. Like in the end, we're not trying to pump these stocks up. If you're betting on your own influence to influence those stocks, you're trading wrong. And you're trading a little bit unethically too. So the reality is, guys, is that I don't think Elon meant that as a negative thing. I think he was just giving investors reasonable expectations towards it, right? Now, sometimes hype can be more important than the actual results and like what actually happens. But still, I think Elon in that way was just giving people the real, you know, outlook on it, like the objective and honest outlook on it, which I think you gotta give him props to. You gotta thank him for it, basically. There you go. I got you, Bradley. There you are. What's up, James? What's up, Abdul? What's up, Sam? Yeah, BOXL, big rip. Let's look at the actual catalyst for this move, though. All right, so Boxlight received $22 million investment from the Aligned Partners. So they expanded the sale of their organization in North America. That came out on the 18th. But yeah, today they received a $22 million investment from the Aligned Partners. This is an education stock, like a technology education stock. But yeah, they entered into a funding agreement for gross proceeds of $22 million with the Lind Global Macro Fund LP, which is an investment fund managed by the Lind Partners, a New York-based institutional fund manager. So BOXL, and this is worth a watch. This just adds another stock that we can watch on our list today, guys. Just another one, you know, because we got a ton of stuff that we can watch, to be honest. There you go. We got 50 likes in here. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Super easy way to help support the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, guys, we day trade live on stream, but more importantly, I think what we're really becoming known for on this channel, guys, aside from live streaming, because we've been doing this for years, right? But what we're really becoming known for is back testing popular strategies, right? We've back tested the red to green move. We back tested a few different plays with the crossover. We back tested the 1 minute pullback, the 3-bar play. We back tested VWAP bounces, VWAP fades, opening range breakouts. We back tested all of that stuff in just a manual back testing subjective manner, but we did back test it and we did put videos out on those results. And so if you want to see stuff like that, as well as us day trading live every single day, hit the subscribe button right now and then click the bell next to it. You'll get an alert anytime we drop a new video like that. And we should be dropping a new video today on that exact thing. So be on the lookout for those, guys. And yeah, it's really easy. Just hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody that did it today already. Let me find it, man. I lost it. There it is. Dustin, Jay, I appreciate the subs, guys. Both Jays and Dustin, thank you, guys. Welcome. All right, we're watching BOXL. We're also going to be trading the open. NAOV is getting really interesting, and we do have a range here. And so we do have a range here for NAOV. Look at this 115 down to $1 range, like right here. We might wait for this range to break. Look at this range right there. That looks interesting. Attacking that range, maybe looking for over 115, over 116, maybe up to 125 is a scalp of 10 cents. I don't hate that necessarily. Yeah, we talked about SAOV, insider buying. I think something came out that said a director bought like 36,000 shares of SAOV or SAVA. Another one that I haven't seen in a long time is SOLY. SOLY starting to rip. Nothing crazy here. We got EOLS. Honestly, guys, we got so much stuff to watch today that it's going to be hard to manage all of it. We got AIM, which is setting up for the potential crossover. We got NAOV. We got DTEA. We got GameStop. All of these are under $15, and so they're going to be tradable for me. And we got thousands of dollars in equity to actually trade this morning, too, so it should be an interesting, fun day. We'll see what happens, but let's do this, guys. MLSS, we got a lot of stuff to look at. Yes, I have multiple videos on the different strategies I'm using. The last video that I dropped on strategy specifically, I'll put it out here. But yeah, we got multiple videos on the strategies we're using. Like I said, the latest video to drop on that stuff was right here. Y'all go watch it if you can. Alright, so the NKLA, the Nikola CEO stepped down. There's the video. Y'all go check out. Yeah, y'all go check out that link I just posted, the YouTube video link I just posted. That's the latest video back testing session that we did. We specifically checked the 1 minute pullback, we did a really interesting back testing session this last time. So just to put it into perspective, what we kind of do here on this channel and like what we tested last time this weekend. So we've tested the 3-bar play in the 1 minute pullback multiple times, but what we really wanted to delve into is how much a break of the pre-market high and how much a break of the red to green move high. So when a stock goes down, forms a opening range, drops, and then breaks that opening range. So drops down and then reverses, going from red to green in the first 5 to 10 minutes. What we back tested is when a stock, instead of just testing the 1 minute pullback or the 3-bar play, instead of just testing it anywhere, we only tested it above the pre-market high or after a stock did a red to green move. And so we tested it only in those two scenarios to see if the added bullish sentiment from the red to green move or from the pre-market high break would influence or ultimately help the strategy succeed, right? That's what we tested in the last video. Really interesting results. We got some pretty good results. And we also found where it works the best, which is what I've been attacking. So check out that video. Like I said, the link is in the chat above you. This is from the Haywood platform that I'm using for Toro. But yeah, we figured out that. Somebody asked me to add a clock. It was Bubba. Bubba asked me to add a clock, so I indulged him, sir. But yeah, NKLA CEO stepping down, man. How crazy. Like I said, this is very similar to like Luckin Coffee. If you guys knew Luckin Coffee, you gotta know. You know what I mean? This is what happens. We got PAC-D, which ripped the other day. It's not a climactic move up. It's down today. Whatever. We got NAOV. Again, I'm attacking this range right here on NAOV. We're looking at this range. If it holds this range before the open, we're attacking this range. So we want to see this range break, maybe get a 1 minute pullback, 3-bar play there. GameStop is consistently climbing up the scanners, though. Look at GameStop right now, and we got some levels here too. I like specifically like 1075, maybe 1080, I guess. That looks good. Then we have this low down here, and really we got a little bit of an upward trend line, to be honest. So this one's kind of moving up, but it's all right. But we do have this range. This is the most obvious range right now. Obviously, we can look at 1125 right here, which is $0.25, but also the pre-market high. That makes it pretty significant. We got $10 here. Underneath this, we got like 950. So we'll see what happens. Those are the levels I'm watching from GameStop. We'll see if they actually hold or not. Again, though, we did have Blink here, BLNK, which is just making some big moves here this morning. Wait, is my Haywood down? Okay, we're back. Can we vote on that clock? What? What's up, Trader T? Yeah, that came out over the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, he oversold the capabilities of their EV trucks. Yeah, what he did, like I said, here's, you guys want to know why NKLA is in trouble and why everybody's skeptical of NKLA is because this is an electric vehicle company. This company produces electric trucks, right? So they produce electric truck vehicles for NKLA, right? What they got caught doing was that in order to make their trucks look more advanced than they actually are, they got caught rolling a semi-truck, or what we call in the South, which is the correct name, I will add, an 18-wheeler. But they got caught rolling a semi-truck or an 18-wheeler down a hill in order to get a promotional video done. So it wasn't actually working like that, but they rolled it down the hill and they videoed it driving, you know, which obviously is a pretty embellishing and obviously just a little bit of misleading, unethical nonsense, right? And so now with that said, I don't know if that's the pure reason the dude from NKLA is stepping down, but that's damn sure adding to it. Let me see if we can figure out exactly what. And this is an SPAC stock, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. They went public for the sole reason of acquiring NKLA, so it's looking a little bit rough for them. Yeah, so Trevor Milton, which is the founder, he forfeited 4.9 million stock units, 20 million consulting contracts as part of the separation. He resigned as CEO. Fraud allegations. Yeah, he exaggerated claims about the readiness of NKLA's technology and how much of it was proprietary. So yeah, basically he tried to roll an electric truck down a hill so it would look like it was working, basically. It's from what, this is all speculation, 100%. Don't sue me, NKLA. I don't know for sure. Not 100% sure. Don't sue me. Pure speculation, honestly. I'm just reading. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at whoever's putting out these articles, bro. But a little sketch. A little sketch. I mean, at the same time, though, just to play the devil's advocate here, just to look at the other side, okay? All this information was put out by a short selling firm called Hindenburg. They stand to gain a ton from NKLA's ultimate downfall. And so they are a short selling firm. They're the ones that reported this. So you got to look at both sides. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe they didn't do anything wrong. Listen, I get it. They're trying to sell stuff, bro. But as a public company, you got to be careful doing stuff like that, man. Like, I get it. They're trying to pump their stock up. They want people to get hyped. They want people to remain optimistic about their company. But as a public company, you can't do stuff like that, man. You know? Bro, and I tell you guys, if any one of you bring up the Saints losing to freaking Las Vegas, I'm gonna get so mad. Don't even talk about it. I don't even want to hear it today. Don't even mention the Saints, bro. Honestly, those refs gifted the Vikings. Or no, gifted the Raiders, I'm sorry. Gifted the Raiders so many decisions. You know the mob's still around because they are paying those refs, bro. Oh, I get it. Las Vegas is a new team. Let's help them freaking win. No, bro. We had like 30 penalties in like one quarter. Nah, freaking Thinkorswim doesn't save the actual like active trader, and so every day I have to change it. I'm not using market in and market out, although I might want to. I don't know. I've been getting some bad feels with getting in on the ask, obviously, because I'm getting it on the short. On the sellers level 2, but we could try to get in on the bid. We're gonna put all this stuff up and we're gonna take away market orders and we're gonna see what we get filled at the best. And I'm also gonna leave this flatten button here because that might be useful. We got buy market, sell market, buy bid. We need sell bid. Maybe we could try to get out on the asking price. Let's go to sell ask instead. That'll be a little bit better. And then if we have to, we'll just do a market. All right. Oh man, if I could save it. How do I save it, bro? I've tried saving it a bunch of times. I'm gonna save it right now and see if that works. Like save workspace. Yeah, we're gonna override it. Boom. Alright. But yeah, with all that said though, the SPY itself is actually up today. Just to move on to like the overall market, and we're gonna come back to penny stocks obviously. But the SPY is up today. We're gapping up from 320s all the way up to we're gapping up from like 320s all the way up to 320s. But we're still up slightly today. Here is the previous closing price, which is right around 327. We're at about 328 right now. So we're up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We can go ahead and go over the market news. If there is any big stories today, we can take a look at these. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read the ETF preview here. It says, quote, stock futures, and this is from MT Newswires. I'm quoting this from MT Newswires. It says, quote, stock futures were pointing to a higher open, tracking gains in the European market. And as investors looked ahead to the U.S. Fed Reserve Jerome Powell's appearance before the House Financial Services Committee at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So that's going to be an hour after the opening bell, guys. An hour after the opening bell. That's in about an hour and 12 minutes. In an hour and 12 minutes, Jerome Powell is going to be appearing before the House Financial Services Committee, and he prepared text indicating the central banker will advocate more fiscal stimulus. The economic calendar is the national existing home sales release, which is out at 10 a.m. Eastern, with pundits expecting near 6 million houses sold and up 8.7% year over year. At the same time, the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index results will also be released at that time. For Fed watchers, Chicago Fed President Charles Evans is going to speak at 10 a.m., so that's 30 minutes after the bell. Richmond Fed President Thomas Barkin speaks at 12, and then Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic speaks at 3. Deutsche Bank is going to close about 100 branches in Germany amid its cost-cutting efforts. Equinor, EQ&R, said that GE Renewable Energy has been chosen to supply 190 Haliade X13MW turbines. In commodities, we got crude is up over 1%. The U.S. Oil Fund is up 0.1%. Natural gas is up over 2%, while the U.S. Natural Gas Fund is 1% down. Gold is up 0.1%, so negligible here. And the Spider Gold Trust is down 0.3%. Silver is up 0.3% as well, and the iShares Silver Trust is down roughly 2%. And that is the market news today, guys. Like I said, my favorite one right now is NAOV, and we're still kind of following that range that I drew here. So we're still watching for this one, but we are looking for this range to potentially break here. Let's do this, guys. NAOV looking interesting. Why is my volume so big here? That's what I got to wonder. All right, there we go. NAOV looking big here. We got about 10 minutes, guys. I don't know how to save the grid, bro. Am I gonna stream Battery Day? I'm not sure, bro. What's up, Bubba? Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Sam? What's up, Wilton? MBIO. Alright, but yeah, NAOV, we're watching this one for sure. We got BLNK pulling back some. BLNK has just been ripping up all morning, though. Look at this. Nice little 1 minute pullback here. And honestly, guys, these are the little, so here's the thing, right? 1 minute pullbacks and 3-bar plays. This is what kind of showed me during the backtesting session, right? Is that when you have a level, I don't care what level it is, usually it's going to be either previous high of the days, it's going to be the red to green opening range high, or it could be the pre-market high. But when you have a move up like this, where the 1 minute pullback works the best is either right before the move or right after. I prefer it to be right before. So like this little pullback right here is super accurate, super profitable. This little pullback, if you look for one red candle leading up to a support or resistance level, if you look for one red candle and then a break of that red candle and you scalp the top, you scalp this move up, super profitable. That's what we're looking for today. We're also going to be looking for the moving average crossover as well, but this is something we're certainly going to be watching for, which is this little 1 minute pullback works super well. We also got DTEA, which, yeah, larger float, 14 million in the float. Not a larger float, I'm sorry, but larger than some of these other ones, larger than NAOV. I think the volume's just light for this one, so we got to be careful with DTEA because the volume's looking a little light. Hey, I appreciate that, Bubba. Thank you, bro. Thank you for pumping up the stream, dude. Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, Nola? What's up, Luke? What's up, Trader T? Yeah, BOXL is interesting. We'll see. We're waiting for it. We got ACST here. It's worth a watch, but AMPE from yesterday. PIC. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if you're just now joining the stream here, the open's about to happen in 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. We're about to trade the open, and we're about to do it live. We're about to show you guys everything, right? We're not experts here, so regardless of whether we win or lose, we're not experts, right? But what we do is, even though we stream and we stream live every single day, we back test the most profitable strategies in the market, and we give you guys those results for free on this channel. So we back tested the moving average crossovers, red to green moves, washout longs, VWAP fades, VWAP bounces, 1 minute pullbacks, 3-bar plays. We've back tested them all. So go check out our videos. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's get ready to trade. We got a little bit over 5 minutes left. Is this live, sim, or real trading? This is real trading. If you know Thinkorswim, I'll prove it to you right now. If you know Thinkorswim, Thinkorswim has a yellow simulation trading at the top. I think it's like right here, right? If you know Thinkorswim, it's got a yellow simulation trading right here. Yeah, yeah. Look, here's the whole thing. We'll go through it real quick. Yeah, so definitely not a paper account here on Thinkorswim. Piccadilly. I don't know if this is actually Piccadilly, though. I think this is a fake Piccadilly. BLNK pulling back, though, so we'll see. We got 5 minutes. Let's do this. GameStop. We're watching GameStop, too. Alright, so GameStop getting rejected at that 1080 level I talked about, so we'll see what happens there. We also have AIM, another one that I haven't really talked about that much today, but AIM looking interesting here. Breaking under some big levels. Maybe we'll get a reversal. The float of this one is around 40 million. So it's not a super small float or anything like that, but it's still worth a watch today. We also got GameStop here. GameStop breaking over 1080s. We'll see what happens. If it holds support here, we can move up to 11 now. Hey, NOVN, Wilton. All right, let's take a look. We got NOVN. Lots of guys use paper money to send orders but show live charts. I mean, yeah, but I'm trading right here on Thinkorswim. You can't open up 2 Thinkorswims at one time. Okay, so unless I'm like secretly logging out and then logging back in, which I'm not, because again, here's my thing, right? No simulation trading at the top. Point is, if you see me trading this is obviously Thinkorswim, and if you know Thinkorswim, this is what it is. And so, yeah, there's no way I could possibly fake trading on Thinkorswim. It's obviously a real account. Like, the only way I could do that is if I, like, logged out secretly, which you would see this go away. You would see this move and go away. And then logged into my simulation trader. But, yeah, like I said, anytime you guys want to see that I'm trading on a real Thinkorswim account, you know, I'm open to it. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, not on a PC, though. Right, click on Thinkorswim and open second session. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it. The only reason these are yellow is because I'm using the old school Thinkorswim theme, right? But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've showed my graph a bunch of times for Thinkorswim. It's obviously not fake. Now, I'm using the Toro Challenge, which is a little bit different. But like Thinkorswim, my main account, I'm obviously trading a real account for sure. All right, we got 2 minutes, guys. Let's do this. Hey, I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you, brother. Shout out to my man Chris for becoming a member. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Hey, Hey, the clock's right here, bro. Look, the clock's right here, Bubba. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, cold. The big thing about me, bro, is that, like, I'm not an expert, bro. Like, I'm not an expert. Like, I'm not claiming to be an expert. So, like, I have no reason to lie. Because it's like, I don't claim to be an expert. I could lose every day, over and over again, and nobody can get mad at me or say anything to me because I'm not selling a course or a service, and I'm not claiming to be an expert. You know, the channel's called Beginner Trading. Like, we're just a free resource for traders. Like, that's it. You know, that's all we are. We're a place where we can hang out, brainstorm ideas. You know, I can teach you guys what works for me, but I can't guarantee it's going to actually work for you either. You know what I mean? So. I mean, listen, it's all right. I don't mind. If people want to know, I'll tell them. You know what I mean? It's all good. I understand the skepticism because there's a lot of that in the trading world, honestly. All right, guys, we got 1 minute. Let's do this. I'm going to get this ready here, and we're going to trade today. All right, guys. Let's do this. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck. I'm going to add this new daily highs thing. All right, so NAOV, guys, ripping up here. NAOV. We are getting the crossover here for NAOV. Come on, man. Move out the way. Man, Thinkorswim. No crossover yet. All right, we got NAOV ripping up the big guys. Here, let me move this around. There we go. All right, NAOV, big rejection. We didn't actually get the crossover yet, so we're waiting for it. There we go. All right. Hey, I appreciate the becoming a member, bro. All right, so we got BLNK dropping. We got DTEA dropping. We got NAOV, which is kind of going crazy here. All right, we did get the crossover, so I'm in with 200 shares of this one, guys. 200 shares of NAOV. There's 117s, 118s. Beautiful. All right, we just took half off there. We're holding 100 shares left. Nice little squeeze up. 121s. All right, we got out of there for a little $10 gain, but that's okay. We'll come back to it if we really want to. We'll look for a 1 minute pullback there. Look at that avoidance. So we narrowly missed that drop, and so maybe we'll get some more moves though. We don't mind jumping back into this one and trying to make some more money too if we get like a 1 minute pullback or something like that. But we scalped the top of it. What else do we got, guys? NAOV, AIM, ACRX showing up on the scans. I'm looking at AIM. DTEA is kind of setting up here. GameStop absolutely ripping, guys. Absolutely ripping GameStop. Breaking highs here, squeezing up. It's at 1060s. Alright, I'm in GameStop with 100 shares here, just on the Toro Challenge, though. And we're going to see under 1050, we got to bail out of this one. But I like the squeeze in GameStop. Ooh, very volatile right now, though, so we got to be careful. Still watching NAOV. We got VCNX, guys. VCNX. VCNX starting to rip up. Looking at NAOV as well, but nothing too crazy yet. All right, there's the pullback here. So I got out mostly around the highs. Look at the little 1 minute pullback here, though. And that's the range break I wanted. Maybe I missed on that. Hey, I appreciate the sub, A. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. I'm looking at BLNK, guys. BLNK might be ripping up here. We're scalping out of this. We just took a little bit off of GameStop. Holding 100 shares left. We'll come back to that one. I'm looking at BLNK. It was starting to reverse here, but we're watching for this one for the potential crossover in it as well. Still holding GameStop here. About to unload the rest of this. We're going to get out there. So a little $16 win for one of the Toro Challenge here. But we're watching BLNK. NAOV did end up ripping up, but it didn't get quite as high as I potentially wanted to. And we are pulling back here for NAOV. So scalp the top. GameStop still ripping up here. SAVA, guys. SAVA is about to pull it. Man, I got to get in this. Alright, this is the 1 minute pullback. We gotta watch for it right here at 25s. GameStop is going absolutely crazy, guys. GameStop is over 11. It's over 11. I'm watching SAVA for this 1 minute pullback. Over 11.25. GameStop is going nuts though, guys. Absolutely crazy rip. GameStop is up to 11.05s now. Alright, we're getting ready. Over 11.25s. We're going to scalp this off the top. There's 11.22s, 23s, 20. Rejection. Okay. Still waiting. Hey, nice Mitch. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, man. Beautiful red to green move on GameStop. Nice little move there. I'm looking for this 1 minute pullback here for Sava, but we needed to break over 11.22 or 11.25. I mean, and like the more consolidation here, it's less favorable, honestly. So we'll come back to something else. AIM is dropping. What was the other stocks we were watching this morning? BOXL. Yeah, BOXL. A big drop in SAVA, so that's why we wait for it. BOXL is squeezing up huge now, guys. Big rip. We'll look for a pullback in BOXL here. So yeah, SAVA is what we call dead to me. BOXL though, we're gonna look for a 1 minute pullback here. Getting with a few hundred shares. Here's the red to green 1 minute pullback if we get it. GameStop is trying to pull it now too. I think the red to green move, 1 minute pullback setup. RMTI, guys. RMTI. Ooh, look at RMTI, guys. Beautiful 1 minute pullback there too, man. I wish I would have caught that. That was beautiful. RMTI, guys, is ripping up. It's at 180s. Ripping up. It opened up at like 160. But a big move up. And we are trying to scale up, so we're going to take about 350 shares of this. Still looking at RMTI too. Maybe we get the red minute or the 1 minute pullback there for that one. I don't hate that either. I'm waiting. Nothing for RMTI. Okay, we're gonna come back to BOXL. I need to pull up another thing where I can actually trade. There we go. I'm looking at RMTI here. I'm still waiting for BOXL. We get a little 1 minute pullback here. I'll jump in this one too. Yeah, we might, especially if it's a hammer candle. Alright, GameStop didn't do anything. BOXL didn't do anything either. It's pulling back some. VCNX, guys. VCNX. VCNX is starting to make a move. VCNX. It's kind of a reversal play though, but doesn't look terrible. It's just got a huge huge range, man. I don't even know what to do with that. BOXL never did anything. I'm looking at this one for the little 1 minute pullback though. This one's got a far bigger range though, so 250 shares seems reasonable enough. ITRM showing up. Yeah, this is not going to be a 1 minute pullback, so it's no good for RMTI. ITRM. ITRM is starting to pick up some moves here. Look at this. Man, guys, look at ITRM, but also look at VCNX. GameStop's starting to rebound as well here. Look at this one, man. VCNX. It's a little bit better looking at it on the larger chart. Still waiting for some reversals here. Alright, so we're getting some slowdowns. We are getting some slowdowns in penny stocks. I'm still waiting. I'm still looking at RMTI and a few other ones here. Hey, nice, Chris. Congrats, brother. This is day trading oxygen. Yeah, I'm not in any of those. The only one I'm kind of looking at is RMTI here. But the one crossover strategy I got into today worked really well. RMTI kind of looks the strongest on this little bounce back. But I think the dip by the 175 was probably the best place you could get in there. NAOV, guys. NAOV. Man, look, there's the 1 minute pullback right before the pre-market high break. I wish I would have caught that. Damn. We'll still wait for it. So, NAOV breaking pre-market highs. So we're going to look for the pre-market high break too. Yeah, NAOV is ripping up here. It's at 126. I'm really thinking about it. We get a 1 minute pullback here. We're right at the pre-market high. This is where I'd like the 1 minute pullback to be. Here's the pre-market high right there. Alright, so BOXL, guys. BOXL is pulling the crossover right now for BOXL. Are we halted for BOXL? Alright, there's the... No, we didn't get the 1 minute pullback here, unfortunately. There's the squeeze. Alright, we're still ripping up breaking highs. I just didn't get the setup here for NAOV, but NAOV and BOXL specifically, guys, those are looking like the best ones right now. We'll see if we actually catch them or not, but those are looking like the most solid ones. AIM, guys. AIM is about to pull a crossover, so I'm watching AIM. I'm watching AIM here, watching NAOV. Alright, NAOV's failing here. Alright, I'm gonna jump in BOXL for the 1 minute pullback. See if we get a rip up here. So I'm up a little bit with 200 shares. I would love for this one to start testing that pre-market high up there. But I'm in with this 200 shares. I don't necessarily hate adding a little bit more here if I can get a good entry. There's 78s, but I'm also gonna sell if I can too and take some money. 78s. Let's see if we get up to like 80s. 79s. There we go. I'm going to take half off here just to protect it. And then maybe add some more to it if we can. I'm still watching AIM here though. But this will make it so that I can basically get out break even if it goes the other way. Tiny little trade. Maybe we'll add a few more 100 shares on it if we get a rip up. But I think I got to use like 74, 73 is my risk right about here. Alright, let's see. SAVA tanked. I'm still looking at AIM here. I'm still looking at AIM. See, AIM is doing the crossover, but it's just a little bit too late. Alright, like I said, we're using 173 as a risk, but we gotta be careful because we're about to get stopped out here. Alright, we gotta hold over 175, there we go. Okay. Still waiting for some other breakouts. What did NAOV end up doing? NAOV ripping up breaking highs, guys. Kind of pulled a little 1 minute pullback. BOXL showing up with the scanners, guys. BOXL. Oh, I'm in BOXL. Hey, well that's good. At least it's showing up on the scanners. Let's see if we get a rip. I'll add some more to it if we can, but we need to hold this and break over these levels. And if we can't, I'm just gonna bail out of this. Break even. NAOV starting to squeeze up. It looks really good too. I just don't want to manage both at once. NAOV, guys. We're gonna buy a few more 100 shares here if we start to squeeze over these levels. Alright, we're in with 300 shares now. 300 shares. Let's just hold over 175 is all we really want to see. We just want to see this thing hold over 175. 77s. 78s. Nice. 79s. We're going to take more than half off there, and we're going to hold 100 shares left. There's 180s. Nice. Alright, we just got out. So, nice little scaled in trade there, adding right over 175. So not too bad. Caught the little 1 minute pullback here, and it worked. It certainly worked. Nice little 1 minute pullback right before the high break. or right after. Works super well. And I'm definitely glad I added these two strategies to my system. They just work super well, guys. Another one that's right around the high is NAOV. NAOV is right around the pre-market high right now. So it's right around it. Tesla getting hammered on battery day. Is it really? RMTI is starting to come back too. RMTI? Yeah, it's not a bloodbath. I mean, it's red, but it ain't that bad. I mean, it's just red, you know. It's down though. I mean, it's not super bad, but it is tanking a little bit. Dare I say tanking? But yeah, that's crazy, man. We'll see what else we got today, though. But yeah, made a decent amount of money on BOXL and NAOB. Both of those were the moving average crossover. So both of these were the moving average crossover. So you can see it crossed over right here. And then BOXL, I believe, was one as well. Here, let me see. Yeah, so we had the moving average crossover right here this time. And look at that. Look how well it works, too. Look at this. Just rips up afterwards. So really solid strategy. Honestly, works super well. Tesla, though, getting hit. BOXL might be pulling another red to green or another 1 minute pullback. I just don't like this one as much. It's too extended up here now. It is right after the pre-market high though, so maybe it'll work, but I think this one's a little bit too extended for me. It's a little bit too exaggerated of a 1 minute pullback too. Like if this was smaller, like this or like this is the one I jumped into right here, this little pullback. If it was small like that, it would be a lot more appealing. But when it's huge like that, it's just a little bit more extended by the time it breaks and it's just less favorable. So we'll see. GameStop getting hammered here. Boxel, BOXL trying to push up too. I'm using the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA. Stefan, go watch this video, bro. This video, it details exactly how I'm trading these. So go watch this video and then maybe watch the other ones on my moving averages. But yeah, that's the video kind of detailing this new addition to my system that I traded twice today. Both of the trades I got into today were the new system that I added, or the new strategy that I added to the system, right? And so we're using the moving averages to look for a crossover, and then we're looking for a little bitty pullback once we break highs, which is right there. So you can see it broke this high right here. It put a red to green, it dropped initially at the open, and then it reversed, broke this high, and then pulled this 1 minute pullback as it was breaking over this level here. And that's when we jump in, and you can see the rip we got after that. So really solid way to approach the trade. And you know, like I said, I think approaching the market like that is going to be a profitable way too. RMTI is still ripping up as well. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because like I said, we do day trade live every day, but what we also do is drop back testing videos so you can see what we're actually doing in the market. And like you can see what strategies and what popular strategies work the best in this market. We back test them. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. So yeah, look at MRTI here though, and this is another one. So we broke this high right here. We're not actually pulling it, but MRTI starting to squeeze up, guys. We're at 182s, 183s for RMTI. GameStop struggling. We'll see what GameStop does here, but RMTI starting to push big. BLNK. Yeah. Yeah, BLNK is still red on the day. I mean, it's squeezing up. We did get the crossover play just now, but we are below the opening range high, so I think it's a little bit less favorable for that one. But yeah, BLNK is ripping up. Hey, what's up, Austin? Yeah, my cousin did say he knew you, Austin. Yeah, so small world, bro. And like one thing the 1 minute pullback does really well, like one of the things that really protects you on, like specifically the 1 minute pullback, one of the things that actually protects you on is it helps you avoid getting faked out. Like if we look at BOXL here, right? Like a lot of people are going to try to jump in on this break right here. Like after this pullback, they're jumping in right here, right? But you're going to get faked out there a ton. And so if you wait for a 1 minute candle to form and then wait for the high to break, that is a really profitable way to approach it. For RMTI right here, we got a little hammer candle. It's not a red candle, but we do have a little hammer candle right here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a squeeze up right now on RMTI above this 181 candle and above 184 to test this level specifically here, just based off of the candle. Of course, I could be wrong, but hammer candles are usually strong, and here's one right there. RMTI starting to squeeze up. BOXL kind of the same thing here. BXOL struggling, BOXL struggling to break over this pre-market high and really hold. So I think this is the big important level that you guys got to understand and see here is that it's trying to break the pre-market high, but it's not necessarily holding. Alright, so like I said with RMTI though, there's the push up over this hammer candle right here. Hey, man, that hurts, Jesus. Don't talk about the Saints, bro. I'm mad about the Saints. Don't even mention their name here, sir. You know? Anybody talks about the Saints today, you're going to get insta-banned. That's all I'm saying. You know? Nobody even mentioned the Saints right now. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all are good. But man, bro, if those referees weren't fraudulent, I don't know what is, bro. You know, I get it. It's Las Vegas's new team, and they want the new team to do well to give Vegas pride. Bro, newsflash, everybody already likes Vegas. Man, Vegas is like the coolest place ever. Y'all don't need a football team, bro. Get out of here, you know? But look at what I said, guys. We got the hammer candle. Look at the volume come in. Other people see it too. Look at this. Look at that. You get the hammer candle and you get a squeeze up. Alright, look at AIM, guys. AIM. AIM. Big range break. Big move. Crossover. It's a little bit too late for the crossover there, but we could look for the 1 minute pullback. The only problem I have with this specific 1 minute pullback is that we might get hit at this 250 level. There's just not enough profit to be made there. Like, I do like the igniting candle, and I do like the little pullback there. But, again, it is a red to green candle too, so I might talk myself into it. But the problem, though, is that we got this 250 resistance right above us. And so I don't know if that one's actually going to hold or not. Where's my coffee at? Or not my coffee, my tea. You know, I'm snooty. I drink tea because coffee bothers me. I love coffee, though. I haven't drank a cup of coffee in like months. See, that's how you know I was really sick, because I hadn't drank coffee in months. RMTI pulling another red to green move. Man, I'm telling you guys. I am telling you guys right now, This strategy that I back tested is one of the most profitable strategies. Okay, look at RMTI right here. Look at this. So, 1 minute pullback right before the high break. Look at that. Same exact thing. Literally one of the most profitable strategies. If you have patience and wait for the A+ moves. But look at that. Even after this, you can already take profits into this. But man, super accurate. Look, hammer candle. This is how you read candles too. But man, I might short GameStop right here. There goes AIM. Man, I'm talking myself out of the good place today. There's AIM. Let's see if he gets rejected at 250 like I thought, because there's the 1 minute pullback. I'm still learning this strategy, and I'm up like 25, 30 bucks today, and I'm not trying to give it back. But like, let's see if it gets rejected at that 250 level like I thought it might, based off of just pure resistance on the chart. Also, I'm in GameStop short, by the way. So I'm in GameStop short. But like, let's watch this and see if it actually rejects there like I thought it might. Tesla rebounding here. Hey, there's 250. Hey, there's the 250 rejection. I'm not saying I told you guys so, but I damn sure told you guys so. Maybe I was wrong though. Watch it just rip. I mean, point remains though is that 250 was a resistance level here, and so I got to be real about that. Boom. Technical analysis. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. But yeah, technical analysis isn't predictable, they say. They say that technical analysis doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take profits here in GameStop. I'm still raking in the dough for GameStop too. But man, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I damn sure told all of you. Look at that. I'm the best trader ever. That's all I'm saying right now. Look at that. I'm going to get out of GameStop here. Up about $40. Look at that, man. Did anybody hear that? Look, I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit for this, because I was like, yo, that 1 minute pullback looks good. But 250 is a strong level. We might get rejected there. And what do? How do I predict that, man? I'm just the greatest trader ever. My ego doesn't need this right now. You know. Hey, I'm telling you guys. Listen. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to act like I'm an expert or a guru, but I know what I'm talking about with some of these moves. Like, I can understand where the resistance is, and I can understand what breaks are not going to work. And, like, this is a pure example of that. Proud of myself that I avoided this, because the 1 minute pullback looked good. It looked good. But 250 strong resistance above it. And so, it's just too close. Maybe if the 250 level was up here, I would have jumped in and scalped it up to that level. But only 4 cents away, 2 or 3 cents away, really. It's just too big of a resistance there to actually manage that. And yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are just now joining us, I saw this 1 minute pullback, which was a really pretty setup, honestly. But I said, I'm worried it's going to get rejected at 250. And then look at that. It ripped up to 250 almost exactly, and then hammered down. So was able to avoid that. BLNK. Pulling a red to green move now, guys. Big move for BLNK. Blink, BLNK. We got a little bit of a pullback here, but nothing too crazy. It's not about it being pre-market's midpoint. It's more so about it. It's more so just about it. 250 being a big psychological level. Like 250 is just a big psychological level. $half. Whole dollars and $half, especially like 250. It's halfway to $5. It's just a big psychological mental level that probably has a lot of confirmation on the chart, and that's the only reason. You know, we got NAOV though, still ripping up here, guys. NAOV, or no, never mind. I retract my previous statement. NOAV getting hammered here, which is why I scalped these moves, but. Nah, it's not a slow day, Mega. It's been a solid day, man. We got NAOV, we got AIM, we got GameStop, we got BOXL, we got RMTI. We got a lot of stuff. It's just slowing down now. Hey, it might. I'm not saying it's not going to for AIM. What I am saying, though, is that for me as a scalper, jumping in at that break and taking 4 or 5 cents was not reasonable for me. I'm not saying AIM could rip up and break over 250. It doesn't mean I was wrong initially, because look at this drop. I mean, this thing dropped a pretty big pullback relative to the overall range of the day. If you look at this, I mean, I called that right on the nose right there. So it is what it is. You get better at trading as you watch the market. And when you watch the market, you understand little nuances like that, right? And that's what the benefit of following the market every day is, especially if you're going to scalp a position, guys. Like if you're trying to be a better trader, I'll give you guys some advice real quick. If you're trying to be a better trader, one thing you have to worry about, or one thing you have to understand, is that the longer you watch the market, obviously the better you're going to be. The more nuances you're going to be able to identify to protect and profit in your account, right? And so it's one of the reasons new traders fail, because you kind of have to get into the zone, if you will, with the overall market, you know, and how stocks move. You have to understand and you have to watch them and see it for yourself a decent amount of the time. A lot of trading is just conditioning, so it's just repetition, you know, like Pavlov and the dog. It's just repetition. You do it over and over and over again until you can identify stuff like that and protect your account and ultimately grow it too. But if you trade too large in the beginning, if you're a brand new trader and you jump in and you try to take thousands of shares, you're probably not going to be able to develop that type of technical analysis and that type of kind of conditioning and repetition that you need to in order to be successful. And it's one of the reasons new traders fail, is because they don't put enough work in, and they take too big of size to where their account's gone before they can really learn. We got EOLS starting to rip up here. It put a red to green move, got a large volume spike. I'm watching it over 380. I don't necessarily love it. Not the best volume, and we do have this level at 382 that we might get rejected here, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But we got all these levels here that are looking rough for this one, so we'll watch this, but it needs some more volume coming in. At this point, it's got 5,000 shares traded this minute, and so nothing too significant. I'm in GameStop again. I'm in GameStop with 200 shares here. GameStop's looking like it's about to break down under these lows. And so if you look at GameStop, look at these lows right here. So it looks like it's about to break down. Let's see if we can just catch this low break under 10. I'm going to try to take profits before we get there, at least once. But there we go. Yeah, we're going to take half off there. And then see if we can break underneath the $10 level here for GameStop. All right, there's the $10 level. There's the breakdown under, and we are going to sell into that strength right there. So we got the break. Exactly what I thought would happen happened, and there's the breakdown under 10. Not a bad day in the Toro account as well for me. We'll watch this. Maybe we get a little bounce back to 10. We'll short back into it, but we're gonna wait for this now for GameStop. Shorted a little bit there. And yeah, listen, Rumos, I'm never sure, bro. Like, I'm never sure what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never sure if it's going to ultimately work out. I'm gonna short a little bit more into GameStop there. I'm never sure what a stock's gonna do. You never really know. Nobody does. You know, I can predict it like I did earlier, but it's definitely not set in stone. And yeah, while I got a second though, guys, y'all go join our completely free Discord. Super versatile. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so used to plugging the Discord. Y'all go join our Discord. Very beneficial for new traders. We got a lot of great traders there. Mordecai does free one-on-one sessions. You just got to get in and schedule it with him. Super talented trader. He did one with me even, and he taught me a few things about SEC filings because that's not really my niche. But he taught me a lot of good points there as well. But yeah, he's there every pre-market session early in the morning. So y'all go check out our Discord, and I'll post this link here. And This is where we also post the videos. There's the link right there for the Discord. Also, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. He's got a super active penny stock Discord. A lot of talented, great traders hang out there every day, making some great call outs in his as well. And low key, his is way more active than mine. But y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord too. Here's that link as well. Alright, so GameStop, we're just going to use a $10 risk here and get out. Right about now. We'll let it test, but we'll let it hit 10.01. Anything over 10.01, we're out. There we go. Yeah, that's why we use 10 as a risk. Hold dollars are so significant. Half and whole dollars. People underestimate how much you can potentially profit from simply half and whole dollars. You know, just simple half and whole dollars can be incredibly profitable levels to watch. And if you can learn the dynamics of them, they can be super green and super beneficial for you to trade. All right, so yeah, there's the breakdown here. This one's a little bit smaller of a gain, but hey, a gain nonetheless. It looks like, at least. We'll look under 90s. It might bounce here too. That's the problem. Sometimes they bounce here and rip back over 10 just to stop me out real quick. But yeah, too much time and lingered there a little bit too long. We'll hold this one break even now. We got out exactly break even there. We'll still watch this one. Maybe short back into it if it starts to look weak. Hey, nice OG. Hey, welcome, bro. So Andy, watch these videos, brother. I got a few videos for you to watch, bro. Yeah, if you want to see like our viral video, like we did get kind of a. There's one of those, but if you want to see our viral video, we got one of our, basically the first crossover video we did is hitting thousands and thousands of views right now. Let me see. Yeah, the first crossover video we did is at 8,000 something views, and it's growing by hundreds and hundreds a day. And so yeah, look, I bailed out of this, and I hope you guys understand, like, look, there's reasons why I get out here, and I can avoid these type of moves and protect myself. I've had one loss today, and that loss was, actually it was break even. So the only thing close to a loss today was a break even trade there. BLNK though, guys. BLNK starting to edge higher and higher here. There's a 1 minute pullback right after the high break, after the red to green move. But yeah, here's the link to it, to the class. It'll be over 900 within 2 days. Or no, 9,000. I mean, it'll be over 9K within 2 days. Yeah, right now. I gotta change this song. This song's super dope though, guys. So I might turn it up a little bit, jam out. Alright, there goes BLNK, guys. It's up over 950s, and I think 950 is the most interesting level. This level right here. Yeah, but yeah, that video will be over. We're growing by 400 views about a few hundred views a day, and that video came out months ago. So these are the type of videos that I've started to do on my channel, and I love doing them, honestly, I really do. But these are the type of videos that will be, these videos will be at 50K within a year, 50, 60K, maybe more, 100K within a year. So it's been fun, man. Y'all go watch my videos, because that's really what the channel's known for. It's just back testing. Alright, so BLNK is ripping up. We got FTK showing up too. watching FTK here. We're gonna see if we get that kind of pullback move, but I don't know. We'll wait. No, nothing there. We're gonna go back to BLNK. And I'm actually proud of myself with how I've been trading today, guys. I've been very patient today. And I think this is how I need to be from now on. I need to be extremely patient and less greedy. And I think if I can do that, then we're good. But I think that's what I have to be like if I'm going to ultimately look to, you know, keep grinding my account up. We did get a 1 minute pullback here for BLNK. It's a little bit extended for me now, but we did get a 1 minute pullback. Here's the 1 minute. Like I said, I don't know if I like this one. 975 might reject it right here. $40 right above it right here, so let's see if I'm right. This might reject it right here. I might be wrong though. This might be strong, and sometimes they do squeeze over 975. But just based off of that potential, I might just avoid it. That song I just played, Stocks? Yeah, I know you guys like that song, man. That's like my favorite reset song here. If you want it, let me find it. This one right here. Which one? They got this one, or they got the one before this? Alright, so this one is called Curveball. It's the instrumental. It's by XAVY Rusin. It's called Curveball. The one before that was called Want CHYA Ballpoint by Ballpoint. It was called Wantcha. WANTCHYA, and it's by Ballpoint. Okay, the one before. Okay, yeah, that one's this one is the one y'all are talking about. Here, I'll post it. That's the name of it. Yeah, so we did get a rejection there. So we did get a rejection there from BLNK, so I'm getting better at identifying these potential rejections. Yeah, same guy that did that song is the same guy that did this, which is like my second favorite one. Looking at GameStop here again though, I'm not against shorting GameStop some more, especially under 10 right here. Alright, I'm in GameStop short a little bit. And if you're wondering what this is right here, guys, this is the Toro Challenge. It's subscription-based. It's a subscription-based funded account challenge that basically, it's if you pay quarterly, it's about $160 a month. If you pay monthly, it's about $299 a month, right? But it's a challenge account. So if you make $1,500 in profit on this account while following the other rules they have, they fund you 25 grand with the profit split. And so if you're a good trader, you can get funded, and they then refund you your subscription as well. So not only do they fund you, but they refund you what you paid for it. So if you're a good trader, you can get funded. Even if you're not a good trader, it's a great way to learn trading. Learning to follow rules and be patient and have like limits within your trading is one of the single most profitable ways to learn. And I think considering the fact that they refund you once you're actually funded, and it's only a 1.5 to 1 ratio, I think it makes a lot of sense for traders if you want to check it out. You can also get 10% off for the Toro Challenge by putting in my promo code London10. And so I'll post this link. Oh no, it's trash day, and I completely forgot, guys. Yeah, there's the Toro Challenge link. You can use London10. Dude, I forgot the trash today. Recycling. I just heard the recycling, but I still should have time to take the actual trash, but I missed the recycling. Once I finish the stream, I'm gonna do it. They usually don't come until later anyway, so. Alright, love you. Alright, GameStop pulling against me here. I'm probably about to get out. We're gonna use like 10-14, 10-15 as my risk. Tens. Alright, so we're almost green here, so we are getting a drop. I like this drop. We can scale it up to 10-10 now, and then risk off of 10-15 is what I'm planning on doing. So if we get a little pop here, I'll short into it. 7s. 2 8s. Alright, so I shorted into it, 200 shares now. And we're just gonna let this fall down. If it does, now get out at 215. Getting out here, I see the squeeze coming, so got out. Small loss, $15 loss, but it is what it is. This thing just bounced up. I think my plan was okay, considering all the resistance here, but look at the squeeze I avoided, so I'm actually happy I avoided that. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad, guys. I forgot to lower the volume. That's my fault. My bad, team. Yeah, Toro's bull. Ooh, look at AIM, guys. AIM ripping up to that 250 level. AIM, guys. Big move up here. Big squeeze up. Somebody, this is either insider buying. This is either insider buying or somebody taking a large position right now. Or some type of catalyst. It could be, potentially. Let me see. But yeah, look at AIM, guys. AIM, big squeeze up. Yeah, I don't see anything for AIM. And we are rejecting at 250 again. Alright, so we're rejecting at 250 again for AIM, but we are squeezing up. We're at 247s now, 249s. We can look for the 1 minute pullback here. No 1 minute pullback, unfortunately. We needed it to wait about 10 seconds, and we needed a red candle before then. Alright, so we did get a little doji. Over 250 looks interesting. We'll wait for it. But AIM starting to squeeze. Watching for it. Watching for it. Maybe we'll get a 1 minute pullback here. Maybe. BDR showing up on the scanners, guys. BDR. Ooh, look at BDR, guys. Squeeze up. Huge rip for BDR, guys. BDR over $1. Big move. Big rip. Look at this move. Is it going to get halted? Yeah, it's halted, guys. BDR is halted on the way up. 3 monstrous candles out of nowhere. Something happened here for this. This is Blonder Tongue Laboratories granted U.S. patent for... Yeah, so they accepted a patent, guys, for BDR. They are halted on the way up. Halted at 115. Maybe look for sympathy plays here. What sector is this? Look, there's the 1 minute pullback there for EOLS. Right, I'm scalping a little bit of Apple. I just jumped in short a little bit on Apple. We'll come back to Apple in a second. Get out of Apple here. Small little win. But we got EOLS coming up here. But man, BDR, GameStop starting to rise. AIM got rejected again at 250, guys. So we got rejected again at 250. Look at weak. Getting rejected at the same exact level again. Hey, I called that one out for you guys. GameStop starting to squeeze up. Yeah, BDR is halted on the way up, man. Crazy, crazy. What do we think about SPAQ? SPAQ, just a special purpose acquisition company. Yeah, this thing's ripped up the last few days, though. I talked about this in a video a few months ago. And I called this one out way early. I'm new to the channel. You seem like someone I'll keep watching. What videos would you recommend? I want to learn your strategy. It seems like you're short most of the time. No, I actually go long most of the time. It depends on what strategy you're talking about here. If you're talking about mid and high caps, that's just a scalping strategy. So I go long and short. Just look at my scalping videos. But if you're talking about like my penny stock strategies, I go long almost every time. And if you want the breakdown on kind of what those strategies entail, I'll post some links here. You can check them out. We got some good videos. Mostly I'm using these two right now. I'll post these two videos so you can see. But mostly I'm using this one. Here, I'll tag you in it. Yeah, watch that one. And then just really go check out our video section and look at the strategy videos. Any strategy video in the last 3 months is the strategy I'm using. BDR with a big rip, halted on the way up. Patent news for this one. When was it halted? It was halted at 9:24. It's going to resume at 9:29. So we got 2 minutes for BDR. This song right here, this is called Slow Boat by Giant's Nest. Yeah, this song's got kind of like a Family Matters 90s R&B vibe to it. Yeah, BDR ripping up 115s now. It should resume in about a minute, guys. So we're going to watch this one to see what happens when BDR actually resumes here. Alright, so we got about 40 seconds. We'll see. And hey guys, like I said, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but look at AIM. Called that one out, nailed it. Was 100% correct for this one, so pretty pumped. Technically, my TA is getting pretty sound, I think. Hey, Hey, and like I said, guys, listen, you want to help support your boy here, hit that subscribe button. Super easy way to do it. If you click the sub button and then click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert anytime we go live or drop a new video. And we do this every single weekday morning for free. And then we back test the different strategies. Like, if you guys have seen me, I've been very green today. We back test the strategies that we use before we implement them in our systems like this. And so we have a lot of video breakdowns on the different strategies and what their results were ultimately shown to be. And so if you want to join us in kind of these testing strategies, implementing them, and putting these profitable strategies into our systems and making money in the market with us, hit the like and subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day. Alright, what BDR, man, I forgot. There's BDR's resumption. I forgot to come back to this, but there's BDR's resuming here. It's at 112s. I told you it'll resume at 9:29, or at 10:29. So yeah, this thing might get halted on the way down, it looks like. It's either going to get halted on the way down, or it's just going to rip up and break this level and then get halted again. That's usually what's going to happen. So it's either going to just tank, get halted, or it's going to rip up, break that high, maybe get halted again, maybe rip down, who knows, but we're watching it. BDR is resumed. $1 is the single easiest level to watch for this one. The whole dollar of one, it's at 110 now. It's right around the whole dollar. Volume starts to come in here, and we've got hundreds of thousands of shares, millions of shares traded in the last 2 minutes. So watch BDR. Let's see what happens here. Hey, what's up, Tony? I'm doing pretty good, bro. I'm green almost every trade. I think I've had one loss today, but green all around. I implemented the 1 minute pullback strategy with my back testing results under the right conditions into my system today, and just overall have had very good results with it so far. Hit the subscribe button, bro. You want to get involved in scalping, hit the subscribe button, bro. Hey, and I appreciate all the subs today. A Boogie, Dawn, Kareem, E. Thank you guys. Y'all, I appreciate the love. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Do it now. Everybody's doing it. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. Alright, we're watching BDR here. We're gonna see what happens. But 115 is an interesting level. Watch it. Let's watch it over 115. See if it rips up after this 115 break, or if it just rejects. Alright, there's the 115 break. There's 116s. Let's see if the volume starts to come in, or if it just rejects it. We gotta watch this volume, see if the volume starts to come in. Right, so it's struggling here. Be careful, guys. We gotta rip underneath this 105 level and $1. We could get really, really weak. So we didn't actually do anything there. Alright, we're watching BDR. Nothing's really going on right now. We're consolidating a little bit. Like I said, $1 is the most interesting level here, I think. There's 108s. Watch for GameStop. If it gets over 1050s and 1070s, 1060s, watch for GameStop to maybe start to reverse and head up, trying to break 11. Still waiting for BDR. I don't see anything right now. Still waiting patiently for this. I don't know if we're gonna get anything though. I'm scalping a little bit more off of Apple while I'm waiting for BDR to see if it does anything here. Making a little bit of money from Apple, breaking down here. Let me get out there. So we're up about 55 on the day. Small, but green. BOXL, guys. Look at BOXL. Watch BOXL for the potential crossover and then a rip up here. You know, Mordecai gave me some really interesting information about what stocks do after, you know, because like usually I've been trading penny stocks first 15, 30 minutes of the day. Mordecai gave me some really interesting data on what stocks actually do after the first hour of the day and how they behave, specifically at penny stock land. So watch BOXL here. If it gets above the VWAP and specifically above 175, we'll see if it starts to rip and test these levels up here. Same thing with GameStop. BDR, did it do anything yet? Still on the scanners. But yeah, BDR struggling. What's up, Winston? Yeah, for sure. MKLA ripping on battery day. Yeah, man. Yeah, well they got the CEO out of there, bro. You know what I mean? Like they got the founder out of there that was being sketch, and so that's what is going on with this one now. So they got him out of there. Everybody's like, oh, I'm bullish in this one now. You know. Look at BOXL, guys. Watch 175. That's an interesting spot. While we got a second here, though, guys, if anybody wants to help support your boy here, there's a few things and a few ways you can ultimately do it. The first way is you can go check out Webull. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $100, you get a free stock for doing so. It's got free paper trading, zero commission stock and options trading, and just a really dope platform. A lot of free stuff. Like if you're a new trader and you don't have an account anywhere yet, Webull gives you a free stock if you put $100 into your account. So you get a completely free stock. There's zero commission trade, so it doesn't cost anything to trade options or stocks. It's got options. And it's got a free paper trader, completely free. Doesn't cost anything. And so if you're a new trader, I think checking out Webull makes a ton of sense. There's the link if you want to help support your boy here, and it's a great way to help support me too. Hey, shout out to my man Casey for becoming a member. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're just a free resource and community, so if you're becoming a member, it's just a good way to help support the channel here. And I definitely appreciate it if you guys do. So thank you guys for becoming a member, all the members we have. I appreciate the love, team. I really do. And yeah, thank you guys. Hey, welcome, Casey. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. Also, guys, you can see I'm using Trade Ideas substantially here. So Trade Ideas is really what I'm using to find out these moves. Like Trade Ideas is what told me about BDR. It's what told me about all the trades I got into today. And it's just overall, it's genuinely helpful for me finding stocks to trade. So if you want to check out Trade Ideas, you could sign up and get 15% off through my link with Trade Ideas, and I'll post this link here. I use a mix of a little bit of everything. OG. So I'm in the Toro Challenge, and so that's what you see me trade mid and high caps with. But like Thinkorswim, this is Thinkorswim, so this is TD Ameritrade is really what I'm using. Alright, so we never got over 175 on BOXL. We never quite got over it, and that's why I said this level right here is important. Like we need to reclaim that and hold 175. If we don't, this thing is probably just bound to drop. AIM never got over 250. Yeah, I'm using a little bit of everything. If you're overseas, you can also check out like TradeNet. And people hate on TradeNet. Like TradeNet's got a lot of nonsense over the years. But I will say, like, I built up that account. I had that Tefs account, which was like a TradeNet account, and I built up about $8 grand in profit over the last year and a half. And you know, there was a profit split of like 85-15. You know, so I got 85% of my profit, they got 15 of it, and I think I made like 7,000 something, and they paid me my money. And so if you want to check out TradeNet, they don't accept US clients, and so if you're in the US, you're kind of SOL on that front. But if you're overseas in Canada, you know, anywhere aside from the US, you can open up a Tefs account, and like I said, they did pay me my money, so it operates kind of like a prop firm in that way. The base package is $399, and they give you 14K to trade with, so they'll give you 14,000. There's no PDT rule, you can day trade short, and then there's 70-30 profit split on the base package. But yeah, you can check that out there too. And unfortunately, I can't use them because I'm in the US, but they did pay me my money. So, you know. What's the last song? The last song was called Top of the CN Tower by... It's called Top of the CN Tower by DJ Dens the Rooster. Yeah, I'll post the link. It's surprising how many people like the music I pick out, man. Like, it's really... I get these songs stuck in my head every day. You know what I mean? I get these songs stuck in my head every day. But hey, thank you for that. Thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's surprising how many people really like the music, genuinely like it. GameStop reclaiming the VWAP. Like I said, man, I can see GameStop starting to squeeze up and running big here. Still looking at some other stuff. Apple's starting to break down, so Apple doesn't look that bad here. Like, not terrible. Apple's breaking down under 110.75. Alright, I'm in GameStop, 150 shares, so a small position here for it. And we're going to try to get a little bit on long now on GameStop. We're catching this move up. Lovely. Alright, so we're out. We scalped that bottom off of GameStop, made about 20 bucks there, I think. Up almost 70 today. So we caught this little 1 minute pullback on GameStop, so loving that. Caught the little break, and again, same type of 1 minute pullback setup, so it looks like I'm not going to say it's universal, right? But it's the same type of 1 minute pullback that I've been catching over and over again, which is that we get a break of a high level. So we break this high right here, and then we get the 1 minute pullback, and then I jump in when that high breaks. So like there's the 1 minute pullback, and I'm telling you guys, this has been like an ATM machine today. This has been like an ATM machine today. Just works super well. Nice follow through there too. and was able to grind the Toro account up nicely. Neuro, N-U-R-O, showing up on the scanners here. N-U-R-O, showing up on these. Not the best volume. I don't really like the volume there. Yeah, I'm not gonna start drama, but I definitely get what you're saying, Casey. You know, I'm not gonna start drama though, but yeah. Let me see what other music we got. We can look at some new music. Let's pick out some music for tomorrow. And I'm still kind of trading off and on, so just stick around if you want to chill with me and we'll trade. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of traders, like, they're just adding money to their account, right? Like, I don't want to add money to my account because it messes up my ratio. You know what I mean? It doesn't mess up my ratio, but it messes up my graph, so it's hard for me to see how much I'm really making. You know, but I know a lot of people on TD Ameritrade and Robinhood, for instance, they just add money to their account to fix their graph. You know, I know some streamers do that right now too, and they just deposit money in order to make their graph look better and in order to seem profitable. But in the end, you could tell if they are or not. MARK, RMTI, BLNK. Yeah, see, we need some of these moves. I'm waiting for some of them, and I don't mind taking some trades if we get some moves above the VWAP and hold, but at this point, we're just, nothing's doing anything right now. BLNK, nothing's holding the VWAP. Everything's just kind of turning down. Apple, on the other hand, though, Apple, if you like mid and high caps, Apple is actually starting to move close to the previous closing price. Look at this level right here. So it's right at the previous close right now. Right at 110. We're gonna see what happens here, but it's getting to that 110 level, so we can watch Apple. RMTI is coming down. Maybe Voxel is pushing back up. But everything's kind of slowing down right now. It's just getting late. EOLS still kind of making this little slow move up for EOLS, but it's moving. AIM finally broke over the VWAP again. We'll watch this one, see what happens here. All right, so now we have double. Like if we break over 250 now, it's gonna look very strong. If we break over 250 now, it's going to look very strong. We got to break over this 252 level and then specifically hold. Alright, so we're watching it, but who knows, man. Very slow right now. Low red day, BS BDR call. You saying I made a BS BDR call? I didn't even trade BDR, man. I'm not even trying to trade BDR. I don't know if you're saying that. You might just mean you messed up. But it'll be alright, bro. Tomorrow's a new day. But yeah, BDR, like I said, BDR is just sketchy. I'm way too nervous trading any type of halted trade, which is why I don't trade it. Never said I was gonna trade it either. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we can watch it. But there's AIM, never broke over 250. Was right about that one too. Still looking at Apple as well. AIM just getting rejected. So yeah, nothing's moving. I'm waiting. I'm trying to trade, but slow. BDR broke under $1 though. What's up, Paul? What's up, bro? What's up, Rafi? BOXL? Yeah, I'm watching AIM, but BOXL is not going up. BOXL is going down, actually. Kodak. Yeah, we can watch Kodak. Kodak's actually strong. Kodak broke over the previous closing price right here and then held. So it broke over the previous close and then actually held that level, which is surprising. I mean, AIM's kind of moving up. Trying, but I don't know. Kodak bouncing a little bit here. Hey, we can watch it. I'm all for that. Looking at Voxel, looking at GameStop too. It just depends on what we get here. AIM trying, GameStop trying, but well, my headphones just died, guys, so sorry about that. Kodak breaking under the previous closing price too. AIM trying. Look at AIM. Still GameStop. AIM's trying though. AIM's at 250. We'll watch it over 250. Do I hear something outside, guys? Hold on. I'll be right back. What that is, man. Oh, man. BOXL getting rejected at 250 again. So, we'll see, but not really loving it right now. Still back up at 250, waiting for it. Yeah, that was my wife. Alina. Yeah, sorry, Julio, bro. I'm not gonna ever help push a competing, thing here, bro. So I'm not mad or anything, but just giving you a heads up. RMTI is starting to fight back. Look at RMTI. Maybe gonna reclaim the VWAP here. We'll wait for it. AIM broke over that $0.50. I mean, this doesn't look bad. It's too late, though. I didn't get the 1 minute pullback. I don't want to just jump in at 250. Maybe we're still waiting for that little 1 minute pullback play if we can catch it, but there's the little dip here. Oh, look at RMTI, guys. RMTI squeezing up big right now. Look at this. Big rip over VWAP. Look at RMTI. Big move. RMTI squeezing up. AIM is ripping up too. Maybe I should have jumped in it, but sorry, I gotta call my wife, make sure she's about to take the trash out for me because I forgot this morning.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you might have to take the trash out for me.
They're not here yet.
Huh?
They're not here yet.
Oh. Alright, I'm making a little bit of money on Apple real quick. I'm gonna get out there. Over $70. Are they here? They're not there? I thought I heard them outside. Alright, love you. Bye.
No, actually, well, I see the one on the main street. Can you just run down and grab it real quick?
Here, no, I'm almost finished, but if you could just drag it out for me. I'm in a trade right now. I'm scalping Apple on this previous closing price break, guys. On this previous closing price break, get out there. So I'm up about $80 today. A little bit less, like 65, 70 bucks. It's called Apple's breakdown. And just to show you guys exactly what I'm doing here with Apple. So, we put in this low. I've talked about it before. The previous closing price, and I'm going to go over this, and then I'm probably going to close it down. But if you want to know, somebody's asking me a question about the previous closing price, and I do want to explain how profitable of an indicator and of a level specifically. It's not an indicator, but it's a level. How profitable following this level specifically is, okay? And so if you look at the previous closing price, if you don't have this documented, we do have a script. We have a script on Thinkorswim that automatically posts this light blue line right here. It automatically posts the previous closing price. And so instead of just jumping in on this, like you can see here, if you just jump in when that level breaks, you're going to get faked out a ton of the time. You're going to get faked out over and over again. But what you can do what you can do here, instead of jumping in on just this break right here, you can instead wait for a level to form either above it or below it. If you're going short, it's going to be below it. You can see this level right here. When that level breaks instead, you can short into that and catch a few cents off the bottom on this type of breakdown. And so instead of just jumping in when this blue line, the previous closing price, breaks, wait for a confirmed level like this to form underneath it on the short side, and then jump in when that level breaks instead. And you can see you get a much larger follow through there if you're specifically scalping it. Now, obviously, nothing works 100% of the time, but that is something that I use. That's what I made my money with, is that I jumped in on this break instead. Instead of jumping in here, I jumped in on this break instead, and it just works really well. We might actually get a rejection here, too. I'm not super confident in that, but that doesn't look bad either. I am kind of bummed out, though. I missed the AIM 1 minute pullback. This is exactly what I wanted, guys. If you guys heard me talk about it, I got wrapped up in Apple, but this is exactly what I wanted right here. Look at that beautiful 1 minute pullback. Again, guys, exactly what I said. Over 250. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm really excited. Even though I missed this last trade, I'm super excited to add this to my system because this is a very accurate strategy. And if you caught the video I put out this weekend, this is the strategy I'm talking about. Super accurate. Works really, really well. If you want more information on that, no, my headphones died, so we can't listen to music. But if you want more information, watch that video. That video breaks down exactly what I'm talking about when I say a 1 minute pullback after a high break. Just really, really profitable setup, and this one would have worked too. I'm still bummed out I missed this at 250, but it's all right. Yeah, that was my wife, Carol. She's cool. Yeah, and then look, even if we go back to Apple here, look at this on Apple. It actually holds that level as resistance. And so even if you don't want to get in on that scalping setup, you add back to it on this pullback here, super profitable. Or you jump in here. You look for lows to form underneath the previous closing price. And if you were long, it would be the opposite. So if you were long, you would look for levels, you would look for the stock to go up and confirm a specific level above the previous closing price, and then you would jump in on that level break. Like right here is where you would jump in. So stock pushes up and breaks this level again, you would jump in here like this. And that way, instead of just jumping in on the previous closing price break, you have a confirmed level that's going to give it a little bit more momentum. Help you get less faked out there, if that makes sense. 4 years, 3 or 4 years. MOSY, guys. MOSY is starting to rip up here. It's at 163s. 163s. Yeah, I mean, what you got to understand is that I've traded mid and high caps for years. And I'm very profitable with mid and high caps. Like, if you go back and you watch all of my streams, like, haters can say whatever they want, right? But if you go back and you watch every one of my streams and you look at what I end, like if you look at if I end green or red on my Toro account with mid and high caps, you'll see how green I am with mid and high caps. Penny stocks, I'm newer to penny stocks, but I've been back testing it, and that's what the back testing videos are doing. I've been trading penny stocks for years as well, but I'm recently just now getting back involved with them and back testing them. And so those are the videos you see me putting out. But green day all around today. Didn't have I only had one loss, I think. Maybe one loss. Alina, where you get out is completely up to you. It's going to be very subjective, preference based, but like, you just want to figure out what your style is and what you're comfortable with. Some people are going to prefer to hold it for a much larger, broader move, and then some people are going to prefer to just scalp it like me, where I just take a few cents when it breaks and I'm done and I can move on to the next trade. Yeah, no worries. And like I said, guys, the easiest way to show support, if you appreciate the content, is just hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that like button right now, guys. I definitely appreciate it if you do. And hit the subscribe button as well. If you click the bell, you'll get an alert anytime we drop a new video or go live every day. We go live every weekday morning for free, but we also drop back testing videos where we test your favorite strategies in the market. We've tested the 1 minute pullback 3-bar play crossover strategy, red to green move, green to red move, opening range breakout, VWAP bounces, fades, VWAP strategies. We've back tested a ton of different strategies in the last 3 months, and so go back and check out those videos. We've been, testing a lot of different strategies in the market. But anyways, guys, with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Good luck at the markets, guys. Like I said, you want to check out, if you want to check out the Toro Challenge and try to, if you want to check out the Toro Challenge and try to get funded, basically it's a subscription-based challenge. You make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules. They fund you $25,000 and they take 50% of your profit, right? But they're funding you $25,000. It costs $299 a month. Minus the 10% discount code that I have. If you type in London10 as a promo code, you get 10% off. And so it's $299 a month if you pay monthly, but you get it refunded to you once you actually beat the challenge. And if you pay quarterly, it's only about $160 a month minus the 10%. And so y'all go check it out. Good luck, guys. We're going to go ahead and close it down today. Like I said, love you all. Hope you guys have a good day today. And we'll see you all next time. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know any type of videos, content you all would like to see next. And yeah, we'll see you guys a little bit later. Have a good day, team. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Welcome, bro. Appreciate that. Later, team. Have a good day, guys.